Okay guys, MBZ here, and I have a short Ubers match for you, but first I'm going to explain my previous video because a lot of people were pretty much confused by what happened. So basically the story is me, Ferris and JC Fern were on Ventrilo and we were talking, and this guy called Sync on Equinox wanted to battle me, and I could not be asked. Seriously, I couldn't be asked at all. So JC thought it would be a good idea that he would restart his diamond version, replicate it so that it was pretty much exactly the same as me, and then salve my Sandstorm team so that he got exactly the same team, the same name and everything, even money we made sure was the same, and he played the guy. And the video that you saw was him playing the guy, so the camera was his, the DS was his, everything else was replicated by me. Not by me, but it was a replica of me, which he put on his diamond version, and pretty much it was just very funny for us because we were like sitting there on Ventrilo and just three of us against this one guy. Kind of harsh, but it was pretty funny anyway. So I decided to tell JC to narrate it and to pretend to be me, and then I would upload it to my channel and, you know, not say anything about it and see how you reacted. But I think I'm going to have to respond to some people who reacted because, you know, I definitely have to make sure that things are cleared up with those guys. Firstly, to those who thought it was still me narrating. I mean, seriously, are you that thick in the skull that you could think that that was me, my voice? I mean, people who said that they thought it was me with a cold or with a different microphone? What the hell? I mean, seriously. I know JC attempted to do a British accent, but you know, it wasn't, well, I wouldn't say it sounded like me in any way at all, so, I don't know, you just baffle me, some of you guys, how you can think that that was me, but, yeah, I really don't get that, seriously, what the hell. Second group of people are those people who got angry and didn't like JC's voice and were like, we want NBZ back, the real one, this shit sucks, never do it again, I'm not gonna watch your video, I'm unsubscribing, you just hurt my feelings by just doing this. No, I didn't, okay, maybe I did because you're just strange and your emotions are affected by watching people's YouTube videos, okay, that's your problem, but I mean, it was all for the sake of comedy, and it was just generally me and those guys having a laugh, and I wanted to do something funny, so if you didn't get that, you know, that's your lack of humor, but I thought it was pretty good, so yeah. Final group of people are those people who actually understood what I was trying to do, got the funny side of it, and, you know, just had a laugh along with it, and, you know, lolled at other people who didn't have a clue what the crap was going on. So I thank you guys for having a sense of humor. I thank you for, you know, just watching the vid at face value for what it was, which was just generally JC having a piss take, which was quite funny, and I found, you know, some moments in it, some lines he came out with which were absolutely hilarious and had me rolling around laughing. So I mean, you know, you guys are pretty much people who understand comedy, which is a good thing, and I think YouTube needs more people like you. So yeah, anyway, enough of the ranting, and I'm going to get on to this video because otherwise, well, you know, people won't be happy. So here's me narrating, okay, this isn't JC, so just in case people are a bit wary, it's going to be me, so calm down and don't go raj. Yeah, here we go. Okay, got a match here against KonQr, otherwise known as Dark Steleon on YouTube, and he wanted an Ubers battle with me, so I said, you know, might as well, let's have an Ubers match because that's fun. I like Ubers, pretty cool. Leads off with an Arceus, and obviously it's Arse type, because what other type would it be? And obviously Arceus has to be Arse type because it's a pain in the arse, so yeah. Anyway, I lead off with Mew. Purple Mew Skywalker who has a long tail, and I don't know, that's kind of cool, long tail, but I stay in because I went on Cerebi to find out that it wasn't Arse type and that it was actually dark, and I decided to Aura Sphere, and that was pretty much a stupid noob move, you know, that a noob would do, that just stay in and use a super effective move for fun, but obviously I did that because I was a noob. So yeah, I lost my Skywalker for no reason, and now my Force levels have dropped, so that's a shame. Anyway, I predict a switch to like his Kyogre if he had one, and I go for a Thunder. He actually goes to me, Dialga, so you know that was pretty cool. And I go to my TARDIS, and my TARDIS is going to take on myself, and maybe, you know, send me back in time so that I face myself in my TARDIS. Anyway, he goes back to the arse face, and I'm paralyzed. So that was game changing, game breaking there actually. And I get paralyzed again, which basically lost me the match, you know, right there. Yeah. But anyway, I do get my rocks up, and he roars me out to Thin Lizzy, which I'm testing out in Ubers because it has Swift Swim and it's pretty fast in Ubers. And why the hell was my finger there? I have not a clue. But anyway, I'm gonna go for a bulk up or something. No, I don't bulk up. I go for a waterfall because, I mean, in the rain it's going to do quite a lot, and it does a relatively good amount to the Mew. Now, I gave this thing Brine because I can't remember. Someone told me that Brine was a good idea on Floatzel, and it did pay off because it basically, even though it's special attack, its power doubles when your opponent is under half health. So that actually helped me quite a bit by managing to take the thing out. So in comes Turtle Hoop, the bane of my life. This Groudon pretty much raped me for this match, and it was the ceiling, you know, factor in his team which brought me down in essence. He rock polishes, and that's pretty much gonna hurt me a hell of a lot because rock polish Groudon with all that power and all that attack is gonna, you know, rape stuff pretty quickly. So he earthquakes and my TARDIS goes down, so that's a shame. I did get my rocks up, but it's a shame for it to go down. And here I knew he was going to be faster, but for some reason I go for Water Spout, even though I knew that I could probably live and take him out with a Surf. But he earthquakes, and I do live, and because of my retardedness I Water Spout, and that's how much a crit does. That's how much a freaking crit does, so that just depressed me to like complete hell. And yeah, that if I had only surfed there, this would have been made so much easier. But unfortunately I didn't, and then he gets a second rock polish up, which pretty much means Thin Lizzy can't outspeed him either, and that was a shame. So he earthquakes me again to finish me off, and even though he's on really low health, he's now outspeeds everything on my team and is faster, so that's not good. And I bring out Floatzel, hoping to go for a waterfall, but he switches out, obviously because he wants to get his sun back in later on, and he goes to myself. Myself takes the waterfall very nicely, as I would, being a Dialga, and you know, Thin Lizzy isn't going to be doing much else here because when he brings Groudon back out, the rain's going to be gone. So I go to the Garchomp thing, predicting the Thunder Wave because I'm ground and I'm going to take it without taking it, in essence. So that was good, and I Earthquake, but it doesn't quite take the thing out because I myself am a beast, so I obviously didn't die to a stupid Garchomp. And he Dragon Pulses and takes my Dragon Force out, so that was sad face. And so I go to Palkia because it's pretty much the only thing that can get rid of this Dialga now, so I go for a Spatial Rend. Not going for the Waterfall because it's not effective or anything. Not Waterfall, I mean Surf, but yeah. And I get a useless crit, so he goes to Turtle Hoop, which brings the sun out, and now my last two guys can't do anything because they pretty much rely on rain for their power and speed. So this is pretty much end game because I'm gonna take this thing out, yes, because I'm faster with a Spatial Rend, but he actually has a Dark Ray which has Dark Void, and you know, that's Ferris. So in the end it turns out that Ferris rapes me, which is a shame, and I really need to play Ferris because yeah, anyway, this is actually going to disconnect, but I said that he would have won anyway, so it didn't really matter. I go to Thin Lizzy and I think it like DCs after this sub, so yeah, you can see there was a bit of lag there on the sub, and then the lag here, and it dies, and that's a shame. So yeah, that pretty much sucked. So anyway, GG KonQr, and go check out his channel, link in the description, go subscribe to him. Also sub to Ferris and sub to JC Fern because they were awesome in helping me with the previous video, which was amazing. So yeah, comment, rate, sub, peace.